Expendables. Now, imagine that, an Expendables video game. How awesome would that be, huh? I mean, come on. Being able to control, what was the name? Barney Ross? You know, being able to control, Mr. Church, being able to control, Hail Caesar, you know, Terry Crews, you know, Gunnar Johnson, you know, Dolph Lundgren, or Yin Yang, Jet Li, or, Lee Christmas, Jason Statham. I mean, not being able to control those guys. I mean, that'd be personally, I think that'd be freaking awesome. Especially if you play online, because then you can make your own like mercenary team, and you know, kind of like play teams and you know fight each other and shoot each other. That'd be a great ass video game. So yeah, I mean, imagine being able to control all those action heroes in one video game. Personally, I think that sounds freaking awesome. So yeah, I mean, the Expendables definitely deserves a video game. Well, some people might say, but that's at number 2. Who you put at number 1? Well, at number 1, that's where I'm getting at. Going back, this movie pretty much, out of all the movies that I mentioned on this list, this one is the one that screams the most to be made into a video game. Even more than District 9, even more than Sucker Punch. Why? Because it's in such an obvious reference to a video game that it needs a video game. And it's sad. It's a movie about video games without a video game. How is that? How is that possible? Anyway, the movie I'm talking about at number 1 is Sweet Dreams Are Made of These. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world in the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. That's right, Gamer. Now, if you've seen Gamer, you know what I mean. I mean, this movie. I mean, if you haven't seen Gamer, because a lot of people it might be over their heads, you know. So I'm just gonna explain it. Plus, because it's a movie that I love, you know. Anyway, the movie stars Gerard Butler. It's directed by Neville Dean Taylor, you know, same guys who give us the Crank movies, and who themselves, the Crank movies are also have a bunch of references to video games. But that's another video. Anyway, A Gamer is pretty much about, it's a futuristic movie about games. And you can also, in this one you can kind of see there's an overpopulation of criminals, and society pretty much has a new game called Slayers, in which players can control a human being in full-scale combat. And I quote the trailer, by the way. And these human beings are actual criminals. They're death row inmates. And basically, it's stay alive for 13 sessions, you get set free. No, not 13, 30 sessions. My bad. And the movie, that's the theme of the movie. But the plot itself is centered around this character named Cable, or that's his code name, Cable, in the video game. But his real name is John Tillman. You know, John Tillman. And he's kind of like he's the highest ranked warrior in the game Slayers, you know, but he's an ex-con as well. But he was kind of set up. He's not supposed to be in jail, you know. So, you know, he has a wife, you know, that's played by this great actress named Amber Valletta, you know, and he has a wife and daughter. So, you know, that's why he's fighting for her, you know. He's the reason he's holding on. So, you know, we also have the person who's controlling him is this guy named Logan Lerman. Well, played by Logan Lerman, named Simon Silverton, I believe it was. But anyway, I think it's a kind of ironic that his name is Simon, because Simon says throw a punch, you know. So I think that's what they were going for. And because, you know, since he's controlling, you know, Cable, Gerard Butler, you know, he has to do what he says. You know, so yeah, I mean, this movie just screams to be made into a video game. I mean, it's kind of like The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger, but with video games. So, I mean, how can they make a movie about video games and not release a video game about the movie? You know, I mean, Now, if they ever made this into a video game, personally, I think it'd be cool if they made it as if they took Cable, the character Cable, in the video game, you get to control Cable himself and have Cable break the fourth wall. Have Cable talk to you. It's like kind of because there's a scene in Gamer where Gerard Butler's character Cable is actually talking to Logan Lerman's character Simon. They're kind of doing it back and forth. It'd be cool if the character in the video game, Cable breaks the fourth wall and starts talking to the guy who's controlling him. Personally, I think that'd be awesome. And kind of like you're helping him to escape the video game. So it's kind of like a video game within the video game. Personally, I just think it's really sad this movie doesn't have a video game, and it should have a video game. And I hope someday it does get one. Although I doubt it because a lot of people disliked Gamer. I don't know why, but personally I loved it, and it deserves a great video game. If I ever get a chance, if I ever get some money, win the lottery or whatever the hell, a part of that money is gonna go into making a video game of all these movies that you heard on this list. Yeah, I mean, and all of these movies that I mentioned on the list, they definitely deserve a video game. So, and it's sad that some of these don't have video games. So, anyway, I'm just going to wrap this video up. And this is MKM Forever. Tony, sign off. Thanks for watching. Later.